Only 25 days left until the college entrance exam. One boy is shocked to realize he's gone back in time before the exam. He finds himself back in high school, surrounded by students studying hard. Panicking, he screams, wishing he was reincarnated after getting into college. Since ancient times, terrifying creatures have invaded Earth through secret realms. These secret realms are full of monsters who break through rifts to attack the human world. To survive, humanity created the powerful beast gene system. By injecting beast genes, warriors gain monster abilities and protect civilization. Warriors gained elite status and powers to battle giant beasts. Blue Star entered a new age where only strength matters. Martial cultivation became the supreme path, above everything else. A new soul is transported into the body of someone named Zhang Xiao. The confused boy realizes he's now Zhang, a high school student. He gets mocked by classmates for dreaming of passing the entrance exam. A girl insults him, telling him to drop out of school. She cruelly tells him he's only fit to be a lowly worker for life. He sarcastically notes that every bullied main character has a mean girl like her. He learns the bodies past his grades fell after his parents' accident. He complains that he's stuck living a loser's life now. The teacher announces it's time for the genetic modification serum injection. Years of training and effort were all leading to this one moment. And for the students who slacked off, there's a price to pay. He laughs to himself, thinking there's no reason to panic since it wasn't him who slacked off. But now that he's taken over this body, he has to take responsibility. Determined, he promises to fix everything and turn his life around. The genetic injection conference is about to begin at Anchang High. A student confidently wonders if he'll awaken as a powerful beast like a mountain splitter or sea bridge dragon. His friend mocks him, joking he'll awaken as a tier 1 butt beast. The high-tech case containing the gene serums is opened. Inside are powerful gene serums made from ancient magical beast DNA. The teacher explains that the stronger your body, the stronger beast gene you'll awaken after injection. He tells the students not to panic and come forward when their names are called. The gene awakening serum is injected into the students one by one. Students scream and react wildly as the gene injection takes effect, surprising Zhang. He bravely injects the serum, determined to go for it. His eyes widen in shock, waiting for a reaction, but nothing happens. The teacher notices no change and Zhang jokes maybe his serum was fake. The bully laughs loudly, mocking Zhang for not awakening any powers. A girl mocks, saying he's doomed without powers. Zhang thinks she's the main bully. Suddenly, Zhang feels something strange awakening inside him. A system screen shows he has awakened the rare infinite monster template and martial skills. While others doubt him, he warns them to leave as something starts to awaken inside him. Zhang warns them to leave as his body radiates with overwhelming energy. A massive monster form erupts behind Zhang, shocking everyone around. His aura is so intense that it knocks everyone back, some even start puking. The girl watches in surprise as her power reacts to Zhang awakening. A strong student starts doubting himself, sensing someone might be stronger. Zhang's system reveals his rank template Mad Flame Demola and its powerful abilities. He realizes his template is extremely rare and a rank infinite monster template. Amazed, he wonders if this mysterious system is his legendary cheat power. Everyone's shocked that the weak Zhang just unleashed powerful aura. Wang Xing, who awakened a second-tier beast, is completely knocked out. Even while defeated, she wonders what terrifying power Zhang awakened. He casually apologizes, saying he warned them before awakening. A loudspeaker announces that all awakened students must go to the testing building to check their magical beast gene and martial arts level. Machines in the lab can detect a person's magical beast gene and measure their martial arts level. Lai Xinyuan awakens a third-tier magical beast bloodline called Swift Spine Bug, making him the strongest in class. Chu Zhu awakens the top-tier Ice Demon Dragon bloodline and is praised as the top student and future champion. Miss Liu awakens the rare Stage 4 Nether Sparrow bloodline, powerful enough to destroy a city only grandmasters can resist it. He wonders why his awakened beast is ranked as a class, while others have Stage 3 or Stage 4 types. Zhang is called up next, and he nervously thinks the situation is overwhelming. As he walks through the crowd, everyone is amazed by his presence and wants to get close to him. Zhang steps into the testing chamber for his awakening. Students are shocked by the pressure Zhang emits, believing he's about to have a major breakthrough. A student observer notices Zhang's power and becomes curious about him. Zhang data is mostly hidden, with only basic info showing his beast information is a mystery. In the Anchang No. 1 high school, the teacher doubts, requests to study from home, thinking he won't actually focus. He passionately insists he wants to get stronger and do better. He admits he's far behind and needs special training to catch up with others. The teacher warns Zhang that without strong basics, he won't pass the entrance exam even with awakened powers. He advises to repeat the year and aim for college again next year instead of rushing. Zhang passionately pleads with his teacher, claiming his awakened bloodline will help him succeed if he trains hard. With sparkling eyes, he insists he's telling the truth and begs for a chance. The teacher is stunned by Zhang's sincerity and starts to believe him. The teacher agrees but doubts he will succeed, saying he'll likely need to repeat the year next time. He heads to the Anchang Warrior Center. Zhang explains he has over $1 million in startup capital from his parents' accident and house mortgage. He decides his two options are to train as a warrior or increase compatibility with Timora's template. He notices Timora has 3 compatibility points, 2 more than the system's usual one, raising his curiosity. He concludes the only possible answer involves the mysterious serum. The serum boosted the Timora template, granting it 2 extra compatibility points. Zhang realizes gene-related serums can boost his template, and it's a better path than hard warrior training. Excited by the idea, he rushes off to buy a gene-enhancing serum using his startup money. He scans his student ID card to enter the facility. Zhang looks surprised, sees many powerful people with dark, shadowy beast auras filling the area. He is shocked to see that everyone around him has already awakened their bloodline. After awakening the Mad Flame Dimora template, he gains the special sensory power called Life Magnetic Field. Dimora's ability allows him to detect life signals from other creatures using its magnetic field. He can now feel the burning energy and beastly power inside other awakened warriors. He feels an uncontrollable urge to fight, influenced by Mad Dimora, the king of beasts. He admits he's still weak, but plans to one day show the world the power of the king of beasts. Suddenly, someone taps Zhang on the shoulder. A woman playfully warns Zhang not to stare at others so casually. He apologizes, and the woman explains it's normal for new awakeners to lose control. He asks for help finding genetic medicine. She explains that gene medicine is expensive and can become less effective over time due to resistance. She advises using gene potions only after hitting a bottleneck. He curiously asks how much one costs. She tells him that, at his stage, only beginner potions are suitable, and they cost about 400,000. Zhang is shocked by the price and says even with all his money, he can't afford 5 potions, then asks her for a discount. She hands him her business card and tells him he can get a discount using her referral as a veteran warrior. He waves goodbye playfully, while Huang Helai thanks him with a smile. Someone with glowing blue eyes intensely focuses. Zhang is shocked by a huge hospital bill showing 1,450,000 yuan. He nervously shops at a weapon store, overwhelmed by the insane prices. The building lights up at dusk. Zhang begins merging with the Mad Flame Beast template, glowing with blue energy. His stats skyrocket as he mutates, surrounded by floating gene syringes. Zhang collapses, exhausted but thrilled after leveling up through gene potions. He proudly reflects on his rapid progress and potential if he uses Dimola's full power. Excited and confident, he believes he has a real chance at topping the exam. Zhang flexes with determination, declaring his cheat mode isn't enough if it can't surpass geniuses. He enters the secret realm, where zones are ranked from E to S based on danger. His class realms hold beasts so powerful, they could destroy the world if unleashed. He arrives at Anchang No. 3, an E-level secret realm. He notices the place is quiet, thinking only weak beasts remain for rookies. Zhang books his entry and signs a death waiver to enter the secret realm. Standing before a glowing portal, Zhang stares at the secret realm rift. He declares his ambition to become the king of beasts. With fierce determination, he leaps into the portal. He dives deep into the swirling energy of the secret realm rift. He lands inside the realm. The secret realm spans across stars Kanglan, Anhui, and Taijin. He marvels at the realm, amazed by the sight he'd only read about. He's awestruck by the beauty, calling it truly magnificent. While admiring the starry sky, a red beast quietly watches him nearby. A first-rank beast, the Blade Fang Rabbit, launches an attack. It charges with deadly fangs and explosive energy. He easily grabs the rabbit mid-air, overpowering it. His smirk revealing he sensed the beast long before it attacked. Zhang reveals his special ability, Life Magnetic Field. He finishes the Bladefang rabbit with a single, powerful strike. He examines the magic core, estimating its value at 1,000 yuan. He realizes how profitable this is. He earned in minutes what others make in weeks. He considers that collecting low-level beast cores isn't worth it and wants to find a stronger beast. A terrifying beast suddenly appears before Zhang. The beast is a second-rank demon corpse bug, just what Zhang was looking for. He grins confidently and prepares to fight, saying, "Speak of the devil." He enters Anchang number 3, an E-class secret realm glowing with mysterious energy. He clashes head-on with the monster, slashing fiercely with his blade. He recalls info from the monster encyclopedia and targets the bug's weak spot, the soft abdomen. The demon corpse bug launches a powerful, swirling energy attack at Zhang. He charges up powerful martial energy, unleashes a devastating hyper beam attack on the monster. A beast appears, launches spinning purple projectiles from its mouth. He is shocked to learn the monster's mandibles can shoot deadly projectiles. He gets hit hard by the monster's projectile and is thrown back violently. Furious, Zhang yells about his expensive outfit being ruined. He realizes his current martial arts level isn't enough to defeat the beast. He blames his weak performance on the original body's poor academic and martial foundation. He, out of options, decides to activate his cheat ability. Triggers Mad Demola, Emperor Demon's Bloodline, for a massive power boost. His body transforms with glowing energy. His strength jumps from 15 to 21. As the beast lunges with wide jaws to attack, Zhang hit the monster with blade. He cut the beast into countless pieces. He complains that his expensive sword got corroded by the demon bug's venom and calls it a scam. He clutches his stomach, realizing he's starving after the monster hunt. He smells something delicious in the air. He is shocked to find a green-grade magic core emitting a mouth-watering aroma. Ignoring the risk, Zhang shouts, "Who cares?" and prepares to eat the core. He swallows the glowing green magic core, which bursts with energy. The system showing a slight increase in his compatibility with the Emperor Demon template. He is amazed to feel his compatibility rising as power surges through him. Excited, Zhang realizes that cheap magic cores can boost compatibility more efficiently than expensive potions. He cries sparkly tears, realizing he wasted his money on pay-to-win potions. Fueled by frustration, he vows to hunt all night to make up for his loss. He activates his life field, sending out a wave to detect nearby life. By the next afternoon, his compatibility reaches 9% and his physique climbs to 15.8. Zhang decides to stop consuming white cores and sell them since they no longer help. The woman is shocked that a high schooler like Zhang collected 20 white cores and 1 green core. He follows government rules, handing over part of his loot and earning 200,000 credits. With 9 days left before the college exam, a D-class secret realm opens in Anchang number 4. A team discusses completing a bounty mission for the Blood Jade Flower. They realize they're one person short for entering the secret realm due to Old Chen's injury. Lin assures the team he contacted an agency to find a new martial artist. He introduces himself as a Tier 2 martial artist while a hooded figure stands by. Zhang, in disguise, confirms his fake identity as Dadsla, a level 9 martial disciple. He explains he paid 100,000 credits to an illegal agency to get a fake ID and join the mission. The others find the name Dadsla weird, and Zhang admits it's a copyright-safe version. Lin warns Zhang not to hold the team back since he's underleveled, but lets him tag along to observe. Zhang agrees, thinking it's better to clarify expectations now than be betrayed mid-mission. The team drives through the portal, determined to find the Blood Jade Flower. They track the flower to an oasis, but it's guarded by a strong Tier 2 monster with elite bloodline. He reflects on how the secret realms vary this time. It's a desert instead of a rainforest. The team is suddenly chased by ferocious earth demon rats. Captain orders Hood to deal with the threat. Hood unleashes massive bladed weapons. His blades slice through the earth demon rats with deadly precision. The rats explode mid-chase as the vehicle speeds across the desert. He calmly confirms the threat is eliminated while Zhang observes his brutal efficiency. The team marches forward under a fiery sky, ready to take on the Blood Jade Flower mission. Zhang wonders why they stopped driving despite the distance to the oasis. Lin explains the engine noise would alert nearby monsters, so they must walk. The team begins assigning roles. Xiaozia will use a stun grenade, Xiaowu and Hood will set traps. Old Liu will provide cover fire, while Lin he takes the front lines. They tell Zhang to just stay back and observe, and he casually agrees. A flare launches into the sky, signaling something's about to happen. A grenade explodes, releasing monster-attracting pheromones. A terrifying dragon charges toward the area. A bald man appears with a sinister smile and blade laughing maniacally. Lin attacks the giant beast with a powerful energy blast. The team celebrates as the earth dragon collapses. Lin tells the team to keep moving forward. The dragon's massive claw comes crashing down as someone shouts to warn Captain Lin. Zhang leaps from above to strike the dragon that is threatening Captain Lin. He unleashes a devastating energy attack from above, striking the ground with explosive force. The team is shocked that a martial novice like Zhang, he could shake a tier to beast with a single punch. Everyone celebrates Zhang's victory as he casually says, "No biggie," and is welcomed as a new companion. He holds up the Earth Dragon's core, confirming its defeat. The group discusses the red soul essence of the Earth Dragon, amazed at its value and potential. Lin says they barely made it, but successfully defeated the dragon and found its blood. He is unexpectedly stabbed from behind by Hu De, who grins menacingly. The team is shocked and horrified, shouting Lin's name and asking what's happening. He draws his sword and demands to know why he is attacking. Huo Peng with a skull belt and fur collar appears. Zhang learns from his teammate that Huo Peng is a dungeon thief who steals loot from martial artists. Lin struggles after being poisoned, questioning how Hu De knew the secret dungeon location. Zhang realizes the enemy embedded hidden information inside a deadly dart. The villain mocks Zhang, telling him to return to school instead of chasing death. He calmly replies that he's aiming to be the top scorer even in battle. The enemy charges at Zhang, calling him arrogant. He activates his power, calling enemy the real arrogant one. He powers up with blue flames, calling the enemy trash he's ready to take out. Peng smirks and orders Hudo to kill Zhang. Hudo launches a deadly barrage of flaming blades at Zhang. He counters with a powerful, fiery energy attack, unleashing his full strength. The battlefield is shaken, and someone warns that Hu De has vanished. Hudo leaps down from above using the powerful mountain splitter move. Zhang channels his ability and prepares to test out a new skill. He blasts Hudo with a piercing energy attack straight to the chest. Lin and his teammate are stunned that a so-called novice defeated Hudo in one blow. He casually silences the battlefield, while Hu De lies defeated in the background. Recognizing his gene technique, Huo Peng is shocked and asks what powerful family Zhang belongs to. Zhang replies that he's from the Demandra clan and mocks his enemy's desperation. Now in a monster form, Huo Peng declares that Zhang he still can't match his overwhelming power. Huo Peng activates his bloodline transformation, Tyrant Terror, Black Bear. Using the martial technique Peak Shaker, Huo Peng towers over Zhang, he in his beast form. Zhang strikes back fiercely, targeting the beast's legs with a powerful glowing attack. Huo Peng unleashes a powerful spin punch as Zhang charges in close. The massive paw slams into the ground with explosive force. Zhang realizes the strength of a second-tier martial artist as energy surges dangerously. Huo Peng builds up a powerful area shockwave, cracking the ground beneath him. Zhang, now glowing with energy, prepares to launch his counterattack, declaring it's his turn. He unleashes his ultimate move, Core-Fused Mountain Crush, with a glowing blue fist. The powerful punch lands, blasting the enemy back with overwhelming force. Zhang stands victorious as the defeated enemy lies unconscious on the ground. The team looks on in awe, stunned by how incredibly strong Zhang is. Huo Peng curses Zhang, calling his toxic gene technique despicable, and vowing he'll be punished. Zhang, glowing with power, coldly wonders why everyone keeps cursing him and questions who the villain even is. In the An City's stadium, a huge martial arts event is kicking off. The entrance exam is a knockout battle where students fight in pairs to move to the next round. Each student must win 3 matches in auditions to reach the finals and become the top scorer. The announcer motivates students, reminding them they carry humanity's hopes on their shoulders. The An City higher exams begin, and fierce battles erupt in Arena Number 1. In Arena Number 4, a girl strikes her opponent with a powerful glowing punch. Arena Number 6 faces a delay. Only one candidate has arrived so far. The commentator explains that Huang Tong is present, but Zhang hasn't shown up and may forfeit. Huang Tong recalls her past humiliation and wanted revenge using her fierce fire lizard, but Zhang didn't show up. The crowd mocks Zhang, calling him a coward for not appearing at the exam. The referee declares that Zhang from An City No. 1 middle school has forfeited due to absence. Suddenly, powerful energy fills the air, shocking the experienced elders. A glowing blue energy descends from the sky, shocking the onlookers. Everyone is stunned by the unknown power letting someone fly through the sky. A massive energy blast crashes down in front of Huang Tong, shaking the arena. Startled by the explosion, Huang Tong panics, unsure of what's happening. Zhang suddenly appears and punches Huang Tong in the face with full force. He launches her into the air with a blinding burst of blue energy. Narrowed his eyes, Zhang casually comments that he almost had to try again next year. She lies defeated on the ground as the announcer declares Zhang He the winner. The crowd erupts in excitement, praising Zhang's power and his legendary sky kick. His stats are revealed. His strength comes from the blood jade fruit and a monster template. The tournament bracket shows Zhang advancing, now set to face Long Tao. Zhang defeats Long Tao from An City No. 4 middle school with a powerful blue energy attack. He strikes down another opponent Long Tao from City No. 3, securing yet another victory. The crowd goes wild, calling Zhang a one-kick Superman for his unstoppable victories. He wins all 3 matches and moves on to the 3rd round of the tournament. Universities start chasing Zhang, eager to recruit him for his talent. He is surrounded by university scouts praising him and offering scholarships. He pauses and calmly repeats the question, a favorite university. He confidently announces that his goal is to enter Huadu University. Others doubt, warning him not to be overconfident. Huadu is a top martial arts university. He smirks, determined to prove them wrong and take first place through sheer strength. Officials approach Zhang, asking him to undergo a re-evaluation of his martial arts level. The officials are shocked. His martial arts level jumped from 3rd to 9th in just half a month. He explains that he trained in a dangerous secret realm to fulfill his father's final message. Everyone is stunned to learn that Zhang broke through his genetic lock. The officials rush off to report the shocking news, while Zhang realizes he's now being closely watched. Other students receive warm encouragement from their families as they prepare for the exam. He reflects sadly that he has no one to cheer him on, realizing he's truly alone. An old man watching from afar cheers Zhang on, showing someone still cares. He enters the arena for his promotion match with full confidence. His next opponent is Luok Xuan, a powerful fighter with elite lineage and bloodline. Luok Xuan mocks Zhang, but he stays calm, confident that strength will decide everything. He unleashes his full power by activating his bloodline awakening. He attacks Zhang with a deadly martial art move, dashing lightning claw. The claw rushes toward Zhang with intense speed and energy. He calmly blocks the attack with transformed hands, mocking Luok Xuan's weak impact. Luok Xuan screams in pain as Zhang crushes his hand effortlessly. He lifts Luok Xuan into the air, overpowering him completely. With a devastating energy blast, he smashes Luok Xuan into the ground. He smirks confidently as the announcer declares him the winner once again. The announcer is stunned. Luok Xuan, a top seed, was instantly knocked out by Zhang. Online fans go wild over Zhang's unmatched calmness and skills, calling him a true master. The crowd erupts in cheers, calling Zhang the one-kick man and a finalist for sure. A girl watches silently as Luok Xuan is carried away on a stretcher, whispering Zhang's name. A new rival watches Zhang with admiration and declares he'll defeat him in the final. At Huadu University, the admissions office orders a full investigation on Zhang. Meanwhile, matches in another arena continue as the second group advances. Kai Shailin, the confident queen of Archang's second senior high, enters the spotlight. Liu Qingzhu, the elegant woman, steps into the arena as her rival. The referee blows the whistle, starting the match between the two girls. Kai Shailin charges at Liu Qingzhu with a confident taunt. Liu Qingzhu activates her powerful secret martial art technique. A massive energy strike blasts toward Kai Shailin. She gets knocked high into the air from the impact. Kai Shailin unleashes her fire-powered martial skill. Howling Gale strike. Liu Qingzhu pretends to be vulnerable, trapping her opponent with swirling energy. Kai Shailin panics as her hand is stuck in the air currents Liu created. Liu Qingzhu strikes with her powerful primordial chaos finger technique. The announcer is shocked that a student has mastered a high-level Kixuan Wang martial skill. Kai Shaolin activates her fierce transformation, awakening Tiger King. Kai Shaolin awakens the Shadowclaw Tiger King, an extremely rare third-tier royal bloodline. With a fierce grin, Kai demands to see Liu Qingju's Nether Phoenix bloodline. Furious, Kai mocks Liu's calm response and unleashes her full wrath. Liu Qingju counters with the powerful Liu family secret art. The two clash head-on, their powers surging with blinding energy. Kai Shaolin uses fierce Tiger's crippling kick to strike with intense force. Liu Qingju counters with the glowing primordial chaos Jade Finger. Their powerful techniques collide, shaking the entire arena. The audience watches tensely, unsure who will come out on top. Kai Shaolin appears to be the winner, still standing in the dust. Kai Shaolin collapses from exhaustion. Liu Qingju remains standing. Liu Qingju is declared the winner. Hailed as a once-in-a-century genius, online viewers are stunned to learn Liu Qingju awakened a rare 4th-tier Netherphonix bloodline. The tournament prepares for the top 8 advancement draw ceremony. He steps up to draw his match placement. He draws slot A for the next round. Shen Guan from King Feng Private High draws group a heel face. Shen Guan suggests they watch the first match, Luo Roman 11 vs Chuju. Luo Roman 11 enters with powerful energy control, aiming for Huadu University despite Luo Sai's strength. Chuju defeats him effortlessly. He learns that Chuju, his schoolmate, is the mysterious winner. The King Feng principal fumes after their first match ends in defeat. He asks Shen Guan how he compares to Luo Roman 11. Shen Guan proudly says he's the martial arts club president and even 2 teammates together couldn't beat him. Shen Guan admits he is the only real threat in this year's exams. He compares he to a dormant volcano hiding a terrifying beast. Shen Guan signals it's time they're up next. The second match of the top 8 advancement tournament begins. He faces off against Shen Guan as the intense battle starts. The Encheng High School Martial Arts Tournament is heating up. He and Shen Guan clash fiercely, their powers equally matched. The crowd watches in shock as the intense battle unleashes powerful energy. Shen Guan grins through the blood, mocking his supposed strength. Shen Guan powers up, shielding himself with martial energy. He prepares to strike. He acknowledges Shen Guan's strength, ready to take on the challenge. Shen Guan unleashes his clan's dragon martial arts, summoning a fiery beast. With explosive force, Shen Guan launches a devastating dual fist strike. His eyes widen. He's shocked by Shen Guan's incredible speed. He is struck midair by a powerful blow, unable to dodge in time. He coughs up blood, overwhelmed by Shen Guan's fierce attack. He slams into the floor, the impact shaking the entire arena. Another fighter charges in with a raging bear spirit to defend He. Shen Guan crashes He into the ground with brutal force. He realizes Shen Guan's strikes combine physical and internal martial force. He steadies himself and prepares to fight back with full power. Shen Guan locks he in a hold, blocking his ability to use martial energy. With a fierce throw, Shen Guan sends He flying across the stage. A blazing tiger spirit roars behind Shen Guan as he unleashes his full might. He is struck by a devastating kick, launched through the air with violent speed. Shen Guan strikes with overwhelming force, his spirit energy forming a giant fiery beast. He declares he won't lose, summoning all his strength to resist. A massive energy blast erupts as their powers collide head-on. Shen Guan laughs wildly, enjoying the pain and declaring dominance. Emergency medics rush in, prepared for the worst after Shen Guan's brutal combo. A sudden force stirs the air. Something unexpected begins to shift. A witness's eyes widen in shock as a mysterious light appears. A massive wave of blue energy bursts out, shaking the entire arena. A terrifying dark beast form emerges, covered in lightning and scales. With glowing eyes and crackling power, he reveals his true monstrous form. Spectators are stunned. This is a rare full beast transformation in a high schooler. The beastly fighter steps forward, his awakened bloodline power overwhelming the field. An elder examiner notices an unusual spike in energy from the battlefield. Everyone panics as Yi He's core radiation skyrockets off the charts 9999999. A powerful barrier is activated to contain Yi He's overwhelming core energy. Spectators are stunned. Yi He's bloodline awakening is unlike anything they've seen. Yi He smirks in his beast form, realizing no one on this planet knows what he is. Shen Guan begins bleeding again, realizing he can no longer contain Yi He's energy. Shen Guan unleashes his own terrifying beast form, radiating golden power. Yi He descends in his awakened form, locking eyes with Shen Guan in a final showdown. Both warriors charge up their ultimate martial arts techniques, power surging violently. Yi He unleashes a devastating blue slash, tearing through Shen Guan's defenses. Shen Guan's arm is shredded. He barely manages to block the attack in time. Yi He hovers with unstoppable energy, telling Shen Guan it's over despite his strength. Yi He and Shen Guan face off, both unleashing powerful bloodline energy. The opponent senses Yi He's strength has become uncontrollable after awakening. Yi He dives from above, lightning crackling across his beast form. He smashes down with a rapid barrage, overwhelming Shen Guan. Yi He unleashes a golden dragon-shaped fist. The attack rushes toward Shen Guan with immense force. Yi He grabs his arm and flips over him. He slams Shen Guan straight into the ground. Yi He's fist crashes down like a meteor. The impact explodes, sending shockwaves across the arena. Shen Guan manages to land, barely steady. Yi He stands unfazed, lightning sparking from his body. Yi He lands heavily, cracking the ground beneath him. He releases a massive burst of blue energy. Shen Guan takes a hit but stands stunned. Then suddenly, Shen Guan drops to the ground and surrenders. Yi He shouts in frustration, annoyed by the delay. He lowers his claw, calming down, then exhales the leftover energy with discomfort. A new fighter appears, calmly entering the stage. The match ends. Yi He is declared the winner. Online, fans joke about how he didn't even go all out. Social media explodes with his clips and praises. A VIP watcher proudly bets everything on Yi He. The principal yells, furious that Shen Guan surrendered. He threatens to cut support unless Shen Guan repays everything. Shen Guan grabs his shoulder, silencing him instantly. He explains he surrendered to avoid permanent damage. Shen Guan warns him strength can't be controlled with threats. The principal is stunned and quietly agrees. The top 4 finalists of the tournament are announced. Yi He's school dominates, taking 3 of the 4 spots. The school leader laughs, expecting a promotion. Fans cheer as the semifinals draw ceremony begins. Yi He draws the same lot again, Group A. His opponent, a strong girl, also draws Group A. The semifinal match is set: Yi He versus Liu Qingzhu. Fans go wild for the most hyped battle yet. Liu Qingzhu unleashes a divine phoenix, glowing with fierce energy. Her power alone crushed a top-tier bloodline user with ease. Yi He counters with a thunder beast, equally terrifying. His bloodline awakens, fully rivaling hers in strength. Viewers quietly agree both sides are equally matched. The arena is silent, tension building for the semifinals. Yi He and Liu Qingzhu step forward as their names are called. The referee signals the match begins. Yi He steps forward through the explosion without a scratch. Liu Qingzhu smiles calmly, unshaken. Yi He's aura rises, forming a terrifying beast in the smoke. She tightens her stance, hoping Yi He is strong enough. Yi He releases a huge burst of steam, covering the whole stage in smoke. The crowd is confused, unable to see what's happening through the thick fog. The commentator excitedly wonders how the genius Liu Qingzhu will counter Yi He's unexpected move. He speculates whether Yi He has activated some kind of bloodline awakening. Yi He watches as Liu Qingzhu's silhouette calmly stands within the smoke. He realizes her skills and battle intelligence are far superior, making prolonged fighting dangerous. Knowing this, Liu Qingzhu charges in at full power with a blazing energy attack. Liu Qingzhu surrounds herself with energy, preparing to counter Yi He's attack. He charges forward at full speed, eyes glowing with intensity. He suddenly spins into a sweeping attack, aiming to catch Liu off guard. Liu blocks mid-air, surprised by his unexpected move. A giant shadowy dragon roars behind him, unleashing terrifying pressure. He leaps in with a powerful energy punch, aiming straight at Liu Qingzhu. Spectators criticize He for being ruthless, while Liu Qingzhu struggles to hold back the attack. Her energy bursts out, but it disrupts her timing and stance. He strikes her directly with a fierce energy-infused blow. Liu Qingzhu is hit hard and has no time to recover. He follows up with a devastating overhead attack as she falls. He tries to land a powerful claw strike, but Liu Qingzhu dodges at the last second. He unleashes a massive energy wave, aiming to overwhelm her. Liu Qingzhu calmly analyzes the technique, recognizing his energy-infused claws. She flips over the energy slash, narrowly avoiding its impact. Then, with perfect timing, she counters with a piercing energy strike of her own. He launches a relentless flurry of attacks, striking with overwhelming force. Liu Qingzhu braces herself, shocked by his stamina and relentless power. She recalls her two martial techniques, one focused on defense. The secret scrolls of her clan flash in her mind, defensive and offensive arts. If she could activate even one, she could escape this desperate situation. But he doesn't give her any opening to counter. She realizes that if this continues, she'll be forced off the stage and lose. Liu Qingzhu holds her guard, eyes sharp with determination. He grips a mysterious purple feather, dark energy swirling around it. He notices the shift and braces herself as tension builds. He activates his final trump card, his eye glowing with ominous power. The feather releases its energy, triggering a powerful awakening. A mysterious purple flame bursts open above He, catching him off guard. Liu Qingzhu appears mid-air with glowing wings, her body transformed by immense power. She activates her bloodline, awakening the power of the Phantom Sparrow. Her eyes glow as she warns she can't control her strength in this state. He smiles confidently, saying that's exactly what he wanted to hear. He reveals he was only using half his power until now and is ready to go all out. He suddenly senses danger from behind as purple energy flashes. Liu Qingzhu swoops in with full force, releasing a devastating strike. He roars with power, countering with his explosive energy. Their attacks collide in mid-air, creating a massive shockwave. The audience is overwhelmed by the blast, shielding their eyes from the impact. The shockwave continues to ripple across the arena, leaving the crowd in awe. Liu Qingzhu soars through the sky, her wings slicing the air with force. Her glowing eyes widen as she senses something terrifying ahead. He unleashes a monstrous surge of lightning energy, shaking the entire arena. He transforms into a terrifying beast-like form, glowing with deadly power.